Yeah, looking at jumping onto OD, but he's able to jump away. Kedui heavily chunked out already, and Cuban ignited. So he needs to make sure he gets that flash off, but the flash into the jump into Akabane, finding first blood. Nothing PDW can do about that as the ignite is on Akabane, but he's not going to be going down. And Big now just might try and group force their way in.
This tower's pretty low, so you might even be able to get the first bar tower here. Melnick doing a little bit of poke as well to set up for this dive. Oh,
I think
trouble. He's in trouble.
Once you've been snip that much, you're in trouble. The needlework's coming in. Rika, he ulted in to get the plates, I promise. He didn't want the assist.
I honestly, like, even if he ults in for the plates, he's just stealing gold from Melnick, man. He's
helping him get the second shot.
Oh, of course, yeah. What a good guy Rika is right there. Now he just gets to sit mid and just push. He's just on us, so he'll do that pretty quickly. It's just the easiest game of his life, man. Just gets to play PvE, slowly scale up, and then contribute to these team fights, which would have a much easier time of doing compared to the last game. So we'd definitely be able to keep your eyes on him as those fights progress.
We've got a level lead over Kedui as well. They're actually bringing everybody in. The CC, way too long. Color can't even hook shot out. He just frankly didn't get to play the game. Apparently same for Akabane, who also will lose his life.
Yep, that's going to be a trade 1-for-1 and the inside track for PDW. Maybe you can actually get this extra. Nah, plates are going to disappear.
Nah, you got 3 seconds, bro.
Not going to happen. Not going to happen.
Oh, Kedui
might get the tower though. Without plates, it's pretty squishy. Now is a Tristana.
I mean, they did use the E onto Kedui, but even so, it's a very, very strong Tristana. Kedui just trying to thread a little bit of poke in and out. PDW versus Big. Both teams have taken 3 towers apiece. Lots gold and lots for both. The last game was Color should be A-OK if Siaz is looking for a potential bit of ward clearance, but may pay the ultimate price as the Hextech ultimatum comes in. Siaz, you can solar flare all you like, but you're blocked in and you're taken down. Runes will find the kill.
Big greedy right there for Siaz. Look,
he's worth more money. Rika even going to come in with a Destiny just to make sure that they can go for this, and the charge is going to break out. The tower will fall down. Big 5 towers up. Akabane's actually jumping in. The fight is on. The burst has been laid down. And just like that, Covered, even with the subjugate on, will lose his life. Melanic
look at Color.
Can't quite connect it. Oh, Color on the flank. Hextech ultimatum onto Siaz. I think that might be a little bit over eager, Color.
All right. I somewhat respect the move there, Mr. Color. Despite his name, he's been staring a lot of monochrome this game with his grey screen.
His favorite color is grey.
He literally TP'd onto that ward that you see right at the bottom right of your screen in the river. The longest TP flank in the history of mankind. And maybe just a bit of a tilt engage right there. I'm not yeah, it was just, I don't know. If you can see it right here. Here's the TP, right? It's coming so far away. There's not, you just it's all just right. Not much to do.
You can reset now. Any moment now. Oh no, he goes in.
No, he just decides he wants it. Genuinely, that's a I mean, I guess Trike is somewhat that's just pure sprint.
There isn't a world. There isn't a world where that was gonna go right.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's a sunk cost fallacy, dedicating a TP into that one. He got 6, well, yeah. But you can see, all right, enough. Sure, that wasn't the best play. Odie didn't get any damage off in that team fight. Not gonna like flame by saying this, but you cannot win team fights if your Tristan's not doing any damage. I know that's a shocker, but legit, PDW need to find ways to enable him more in those fights. And if Big can keep these team fights where it's really hard for Tristana to get in and to do damage, they're gonna be very happy.
I think that's been the kind of tale of this series so far. Is PDW just gets zone controlled by Big.
Yep.
Riga Destiny's in, and that forces Color away. Remember, this is a flashless Camille. You went for the ignite, you wanted that lane pressure. And even though it's only been 1 kill for Melanic, just the amount of gold invested early into him on the Gwen has just made Color's life impossible.
Yep. He's really
Color me surprised if you put your Riftdale down and get 2 towers early.
True.
Gwen gets pretty scary.
And you get Dove. Camille struggles in that situation, definitely. I think PDW now recognize though what they've got to do to win this game. Just while you're chatting right there, they had OD in topside. He was pushing solo. So considering they have a Ryze and a Camille in this game, which are very good side laners, very good solo laners, typically indicative of like a 1v1 comp or something like that. Akabane though.
Maybe. Good little kick over the wall, into the pillar, into the teleport. Melanic seeing PDW saying, are you going to take this round war? Bruness gets just...
Oh, poor guy.
Desert Island.
Yeah. His invitation got lost in the mail, but I swear Ryze sent one. I promise he did. But that is the jungler dead, which means it's a pretty easy Baron to take right here for Big. And it was a relatively decent early game for Big. Obviously, they were able to get that lead on the top side of the map, but you know, PDW finding leads elsewhere, finding gold onto their Tristana. Things were looking okay, but of course, Big doing as Big does, really just blowing this game open in that mid game, and now having that Baron in pocket as well. It's looking very tough here for the Post team.
It is looking incredibly tough for them. I said it in the last game. Oh, hello. They might have found Odie, and I think at that point you're in real danger. Town flashes away from the solar flare. It turns out it wasn't Odie. It was Color they wanted all along. So he's been ignited, painted orange, but Color is able to get away as the true shot barrage. Not going to be enough to kill him even if it hit. Color able to survive for now.
PDW getting away with that one. Some resources being used right there from Big. We're going to take another look at this fight. Unfortunately, this kick over the wall is not good for PDW because it means they can't follow up at all. And just take a look at Bruness. That's a bit odd. I'm not going to lie. We've had a few of these situations in the LEC. And I don't think he was passing out of the realm warp there. Maybe he got screwed a bit by the Z-axis. I'm not really sure. But either way, an unfortunate death for Bruness there. Not being able to take the realm warp.
That's a pain as well. Kedui landing 2 Mystic shots onto Odie, and Odie very low. Bruness does have the kick, does have the flash.
He's thinking about it.
Very hard to kill Kedui, but they're looking for it. And oh my word, cupboard is collapsed. Odie does lose his life as well, and CS able to hold on for the moment. Melanic, by the way, is inside the base, and
this might be it.
I think we might be going to game 3, Foxy, because Big have put on a monster performance in this best of 5, and PDW have just lost the entire time. They have only died 3 times in the last 2 games, and Akabane might be looking to change that stat somewhat here as he's caught out by the kick. Bruness will go down, make it 4, but they're still going to trade up. They're still going to be happy with this one. Color jumps in over the lantern, and oh, hold the phone. Things are getting a little spicy, but Kenui's still feeling it. Cupboard has to be careful. And they've got the Baron to work with still. They've got the minion wave to work with. Odie's back out as he's jumping in for Kenui. They've got the Realm Walk covered, trying to find Odie. He's able to get it. Chayak gets locked in place. Has to go for the stop. West the gold card's going to catch up to him. Chayak, it was a miracle attempt. And it just fell a little bit too short. 13 kills. 14 kills to 4. 5 deaths in 2 games. With